Alright y'all, so we just made it back in the crib from doing those raffle entries for the Air Penny ones, and hopefully I get that raffle W. Prosper, I'm praying that you guys send me that W, which I really think you are, but we don't know, nothing is guaranteed. So we'll have that review by the end of the month, hopefully, if I do win that pair. But anyways, now I'm getting into this special box right here. This is definitely not one of the more hype New Balance sneakers of the year. However, I think that it's a very dope colorway and probably the most versatile that has released in a while. So what we have here is none other than the Teddy Santis and New Balance 990 V3 in the Moonbeam colorway. And I have to say again that although it's not very hype and the resale value isn't high, I think this is one of the most comfortable and versatile New Balances that actually is coming out this year. And now let's just get into the box details real quick. So as you guys see, this doesn't have the standard New Balance box. This is actually a special made in USA New Balance box. And if we just look at the top right here real quick, we actually have that NB logo right there in red. And then the rest of the box is made in this sail colorway. And then it also says made in the USA for over 75 years right there at the top of the lid. And guys, the reason why this box has that very special packaging is the fact that it's actually part of the Teddy 16 pack. And essentially what that means is that if you guys didn't know already, which I mentioned in my previous ALD video, is actually that Teddy Santis is taking over the creative director position for the made in USA New Balances. I think that's a very dope thing. And as you guys seen, Teddy Santis has not missed on any of his New Balance drops, which is pretty crazy to me. But anyways, like I mentioned, he is that creative director now and he has a lot more power in New Balance. And what he's specifically doing is actually releasing 16 New Balance pairs throughout the 990 V3 series. So it'll include the 990 V1s, the 2s, the 3s, I think the 4s and the 5s, I'm not too sure. The card is actually in the box, so we'll be able to see what sneakers he will be covering. But it's a very dope idea, and I love the fact that it has this kind of special packaging, special collaborative feeling, although it doesn't have that ALD stamp on it. It just says Teddy Santis, and his name is not on the shoe at all. So I think that's a very unique take on the collaboration of the shoe. But anyways, guys, let's just get into opening this box now. So once we open this lid, we actually get a statement right here from New Balance. And it actually says that with over 75 years of authentic American craftsmanship, New Balance made in USA is designed without compromise, and this pair represents our unwavering commitment to those who walk their own path. And basically the whole idea behind this is the fact that the made in USA New Balances actually has over 70% of domestic materials made into the shoe. So instead of like leasing it to Vietnam or China or wherever these sneaker companies usually lease their products to, this is actually mostly made in the USA. So that's a pretty dope idea, and I love the fact that they're doing that. But the caveat behind that is the fact that the price will be higher. So this sneaker actually did retail for a price of $200. And since I live in New York City, the tax made it $217 and 75 cents. So that's just something to note right there. But if you guys even missed the shoe, the resale on it isn't too bad. I think in my size of size 8, I think it's about $253 in resale. So let's say $275 after taxes or something like that. And I think with the quality and build of this specific shoe right here, I think that it's completely worth the price. And I do love the fact that nobody's cracking anybody's head for this sneaker, because I think it's a very beautiful shoe. And although again that it was very limited, it still isn't that kind of super hyped resale price. So if you really want this shoe, I think now is the best time to buy, because with any sneaker over time, the value will go up. So I definitely recommend to buy these shoes ASAP. And it's funny because I haven't even showed you guys the sneakers yet, but I'm telling you, these sneakers are super fire and super high quality. So now we also get this extra card here. And on this side of the card, you can actually see all the models that Teddy Santis will be actually releasing. So all the colorways are already shown right here. So spoiler alert for those of you who didn't want to see all of the colorways, but based on this card, it looks like it's only gonna be the 990s, the 990 V2s, as well as the 990 V3. So those are gonna be the 3 models of the 16 colorways that Teddy Santis will be dropping. So that's just something to note right there. Now when we look at the wax tissue paper, we can actually see this kind of gold or yellow New Balance logos. We have the classic New Balance logo right there, and we have the classic NB logo right there as well. And then we have these beauties right here, man, and I have to say they are super fire. And I have to say, guys, I was thinking about selling it, but the more I look at this shoe, man, the more I see the quality and the build and the construction of it, I may have to keep these. Like, I'm trying to downsize my collection so much, but it's so hard when you have some super fire releases coming out every other week. But let's just get right into the details of the shoe. So now focusing onto the toe box of the shoe, as you guys can see right there, we actually have a sail mesh toe box. And then when we actually look on the muted blue areas, it's in this suede material. Then when we focus onto the mud guard, you guys can see that we have this beautiful hairy suede right there. It's kind of cream colorway, which is really clean. When going towards the top of the shoe, you guys can see that we actually have some sail laces right here. And then when we go towards the top of the tongue now, we have more of that sail mesh tongue. And then it also says optimal control on this tab right here. And then on top of the tongue tab, you can actually see that it says New Balance USA right there. And when focusing on the lateral side of the shoe, as you guys can see right here, we have this kind of suede material, and it's not as hairy as the mudguard or the heel area. However, it's still some top quality suede, and it's in that kind of cream or sail colorway right there, which is pretty clean. Then, as I mentioned before, we have our New Balance logo right there, and again, it's in that 3M material, so when you flash the light on it, it actually makes the shoe pop even more, which is pretty dope. Then when focusing on the back heel area, you guys can actually see that we have this 990 logo right here with that hairy suede. Then when we focus onto the heel tab, you can actually see that it says Made in USA right there. And then right below it, we have an NB logo, and then right below that, we have this TPU cage right here that actually says New Balance right there. Now when focusing on the medial side, the same thing pretty much follows suit as the lateral side. So you can actually see that we have that kind of cream or sail area right there, as well as that navy blue New Balance logo with that 3M hit right there, which is pretty dope. And when focusing onto the midsole now, we have this New Balance in cap midsole. And as I mentioned in the Jown video with the New Balance 990 V4s, I really love the in cap midsoles because it has that kind of firm feeling. However, it is super comfortable. So I actually wear my Jown New Balances almost every single day, and pretty much I walk about 3 to 4 miles for a workout. And literally, it's way better than my Nike running shoes. When I wear those New Balances, I'm super comfortable all throughout the way, and I be hitting PRs. Like, I actually walk faster with them with that firm midsole, as opposed to my Nike Pegasus running shoes. Even though obviously they're meant to be ran in, I would definitely recommend to buy these or any New Balance model that has an in-cap midsole, because they are super durable and they're just super awesome. So now, speaking of outsoles, let's flip onto that side real quick. You see that we have more technologies within the outsole itself. So we do have a carbon fiber plate right here, which is used to make the shoe lighter, as well keep it firm and durable. You really wouldn't be able to bend it too much, as you guys can see, like it's bending right now, but where the plate is, it wouldn't bend. So that's just something else to know. And then you have the New Balance logo right here, as well as the Endurance. And then we just have different colors of like navy, white, and cream all over the outsole right there. So that pretty much concludes the review on the entire shoe. I just want to hit on 2 more things. So instead of having the sail laces that comes with the shoe, you also get a pair of spare white laces. However, the sail laces are a no-brainer. That's what I'll be keeping on the shoe. And then we also have this kind of beautiful insole right here that it says New Balance, Boston, Massachusetts. And if you guys did not know, New Balance definitely did start in Boston, Massachusetts, and that's where their headquarters is actually located still to this day. So very beautiful shoe, very durable, because I've had history with a couple New Balances now. So the quality is going to remain there, the durability, and these are definitely going to be a long-lasting shoe, guys. So other than that, that's going to conclude the review of the shoe. So let's get right into this on full look, guys. Alright, y'all, so that's going to conclude the review as well as the on-foot look, and I hope you enjoyed this video as much as I did making it. I think that this is a very dope and sleeper shoe. It's literally super clean because it has a lot of hits of white, cream, and sail, and it will go with a lot of outfits. And as I mentioned before, blue is my favorite color, specifically like navy and royal blue, so definitely this will go with a lot of my outfits. I have a lot of cream, white, blue, and blacks, and this shoe would go completely perfect with that. There's no absurd color scheme. It's just pretty much super simple down to the core, and I really love that fact. So guys, I definitely would recommend to cop this shoe up ASAP, because I think that this will go up over time. So the fact that it's considered bricks right now, which, you know, is a good thing in my opinion. If you really like the shoe, I would cop it up ASAP, because this is a fire shoe, super high quality materials, made in the USA and all that. So anything you could ask for is on this shoe, guys. So other than that, y'all, please have a fun and safe 4th of July weekend. Y'all know it could get a little crazy sometimes, so definitely please be safe out there. And other than that, y'all, you know, like, share, subscribe. Just keep pushing the algorithms to help my channel grow. And other than that, I'll catch y'all in the next video. Peace.